Are we up? Are we live? Are we doing the thing? That is the question. Those are the important questions we need to answer. Yeah. Okay, so it seems like we are. All right. And we are back. We are back in Materialization of Memories. And so, just a quick recap. Here we go. Okay, so it's that button that does that. So, just a quick recap. It seems like um, the materialization zones are zones that we ourselves, or excuse me, the materialization zones are zones that either we have brought about through our advancement as a species or something that has been brought about from the planet itself. And it looks like it's either one of two things. Either the planet is trying to usher whatever we are into a new age of advancement, or it is trying to kill us off like it thinks we're viruses, which completely makes sense to me. Hey, man, because it looks like whatever this species is advanced too far, too fast, and the population expanded too fast, at least according to the notes. And the materialization zones, which seem to be sequestered or quarantined to the several islands that are in the area at the moment, are the planet's response to that rapid expansion of the species. So it seems like, we took things out of balance and now the planet is trying to rein us in. Great. I don't know technically what we are. We look like aquatic creatures, a cross between like humans and dolphins or porpoisei, I want to say, but it's not really clear. We have tails, but we don't have like gills, and we're not like restricted to water or moist environments. It's still a little bit confusing. So, I guess there's that from a story and lore standpoint. Also, you may be wondering why, even if I have so many items in so many components, why I'm not making or crafting things. And the answer to that is I don't necessarily know how plentiful said items are going to be. I don't know how plentiful our resources in this game are going to be because we're so early in the game. I don't know what the game will prioritize giving us. I don't know what the game wants me to prioritize just yet. Um, and I don't know what I should be allocating where because I haven't seen enough. I don't quite know enough about the environment to be like, okay, I feel safe and comfortable doing X, Y, and Z because I know I'm going to get more of X, Y, and Z in the future. And like, that's one of the gifts and the curses of this particular game is, I heard that, things feel pretty standard. Things feel pretty static, unlike other games in this particular genre, where the main thing about Fear and Hunger is that everything is randomized. The items are randomized. The locations, relatively speaking, of some of the things that you get aren't reliable. So you never know what you're going to find from one playthrough to the next, and when you're going to find it from one playthrough to the next. Here, you get things in a pretty standard way. So whatever you find in the chest is whatever you're going to find in the chest. Like what we found over here, the light body armor. That was standard through every save that we loaded. Um, so it's just a matter of not what you're gonna get, as much as it is how much you're gonna get and where you can find said things. So I am hoping that I can hold off on any like major crafting decision that I may need to make, with the exception of some of the M items, um, because I believe I may be able to get just a little bit more insight into sort of what the game wants and what the game is willing to offer up towards that as we go. I'm just not quite certain of how much of what I should be doing or giving any given situation at the moment. And that's another big thing. I'm glad I ran into that poison cloud, sort of, because this game is not necessarily big on. This game is not necessarily big on um, the enemies being the dangerous thing. Of course, the enemies are dangerous. You do need to watch out. But it's way more geared towards the environment being the dangerous thing. Having so many traps and pitfalls that you can step on or go through that can absolutely wreck whatever run you're trying to have. It seems to be this game's MO. Like here, this is a fire zone. The fire zone can jack you up royally if you don't know what you're doing with it, if you stay in it too long. Same thing with the poison zones. There are those purple zones that drain your energy. And those seem to be much more of a factor than something in like a Fear and Hunger, where it's like, okay, you don't necessarily have to worry about traps. I mean, you kind of do, but that's more latter game stuff. Really, in the beginning, you have to navigate your hunger meter, your health bar, in the randomized items that you find and the enemies that you run into. Here, it's the enemy's environment, hunger meter, and health bar. Because the items are standardized. So it's a different kind of focus that you have to have for here. And I was on the last episode, I remember feeling like, oh man, it's only 2.5 hours long, but I feel like I've been playing for like 4 hours. And that's because I was thinking about it. I was like, man, why am I so drained? Why am I so tired? It's because I was on high alert the entire time I was playing. Oh my gosh. I was on high alert the entire time I was playing it, so I was hyper focused. So that was draining because I'm not playing. No. Please no, please no, please stop, please stop, please stop, please go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. We're gonna bring them around the car if we have to. Being so focused for so long will tax you. And that's mainly because I'm not playing with a guide. I'm not playing with a guide. I haven't watched any videos. This is all just learn as you go. Hey, you're not supposed to do that? All right, great. I learned that through trial and error. You are supposed to go here? Great. I learned that through trial and error. I hate that drained my energy so quickly. I hate that drained my energy so quickly. Oh my gosh. So much of this game is exploration. And it's frustrating exploration. Because so much of this is trial and error. And you can run in a building, completely search the building, and find absolutely, excuse me, nothing of worth in the building. And it's just like, all right, well, let me just reload the save so I don't like waste the time going through the building. But the time is already spent, which is just like, fine. Alexander eats only them as a rule. Great. But also in this game, mistakes are costly, man. You you don't have currency in this game. So you don't necessarily have a place that you can go to. Hopefully they'll hold out. You don't necessarily have a place that you can go to purchase the items that, oh my gosh, that you spent, the consumables that you used up. So everything is heavily reliant on what you find and when you find it, which is super frustrating. It is super duper frustrating. Like, I have a ton of chemical components, and the enemies in this game, of which there is no there's absolutely no, yeah, I know, he feels very tired. There's no reason to fight any of the enemies. Yield nothing. Like, you just incur an unnecessary risk of dying by engaging with any of these things. But they also mimic items in the area. So you can walk into a room like you see me do in this building, and it's just a bad time. It's just a bad time. You tax your resources, and you don't find anything of note, which stinks. But, like, I don't have any good, consistent way of dealing with these enemies that may come back. They may revive at some point if another materialization zone resets the one we already have. And then I'm just facing this problem of a constant tax on my resources all over again. And then you also have to combat the game breaking. The game runs the risk of breaking as you play it. And it's just like, there's so much so much to juggle here that it's your brain is just on high alert. So it's like, okay. So you just gotta do it. You just gotta be in it. You know what I'm saying? But man, I wish there was more rewards, or there was more of a reward to exploring. Because, like, the only reason I come down here is to get the coffee and the extra chance. Extra chances allow you to save wherever, and fortunately, the devs made that plentiful, which appreciate that, big preach. Yeah, I know, you're going off, and it's a problem, I know. Kind of wish he wasn't there. And the enemies seem to know and understand what you want and when and how you want it, because they will change their walk patterns to conveniently be in your way. Right? Which is nuts. It is absolutely nuts. It's not something I disagree with. Like, oh, okay, cool. That makes the enemies a little bit smarter. That makes the situation a little bit more dynamic that you have to navigate. But it also makes it way more stress-inducing. So it's like, all right, I know there was really nothing in this house over here, fine. But what can I find? Where can I go? Okay. No, the game broke again. Oh my gosh. That is getting kind of frustrating because it's like we weren't even playing for long. One and two, um, the fear of that happening when you have a semi good amount of momentum going in the game, it 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 it's causing some consternation. Um, because I want to be here, I want to be present, I want to be engaged in what's happening before me. I think I might just have to burn a extra chance, which is like that is an argument for always going for the extra chance. If you know that there is a chest with an extra chance in it, the extra chance is only going to allow you to continue playing the game, which is why I imagine the devs put so many in the game, so many opportunities to save. Oh, so many opportunities to save outside of the conventional, you know, book that you find. How'd you see me through the fence? Get out of here. Shut up. Oh my gosh, come on, really? It's just like, yeah, we're sorry. We know that that's kind of jacked up. How the game is just a little scuffed depending on, when you play. So here, the save frequently. Here's the, oh, wait, yeah, okay. Save frequently because this is a thing that can happen. Which, all right, how many extra chances do I have? I have 12. We can burn one here. That's fine. All right. So now I have no compunction about picking up from here as we go. Okay. So we made a little progress. I still, I know, I understand that we are gradually working our way. Chemical components, extra chance, pistol ammo, there you go. We're gradually working our way through the city to try and figure out what's going on and how we ended up with a materialization zone around ourselves. Oh, come on. Some of these foot traps are pretty. I thought he was going to follow me through the screen, which is a thing. Are pretty annoying. Please don't tell me we need a key for this. We're going to the checkpoint. I see no reason to take the risk and check who is there. What? What checkpoint? Where? Where's the checkpoint at? What checkpoint was I supposed to go to? Oh my gosh, he's in the street now. Okay. So let's pull up our items, important stuff, island map. And let's check this out. In our legend, there is supposed to be a checkpoint shown with brackets. Where is the bracket? I'm looking all over. I see X's, I see circles. I see the hashtags for the antenna, which is up top left. I see the numbered areas. So I'm in progress square. And so it looks like the little circles are where you can go through. The X's are where the streets have been cut off. Oh, okay, cool. So, like, this is an avenue that you can traverse, which is fine. This is a street, most likely, that's blocked off. We got the hashtags up here, which is, clearly the antenna point. Great. It says checkpoint either a dash or a bracket. And I'm looking because we passed the school. School is right here. Because we were in the NII. We went down and we came over to get to the high-rise building. Our character was looking down from the top of the high-rise building. He was like, hey, I see, like the school that had the little playground in front of it, and we need to get to the checkpoint to figure out what's going on, but we might want to avoid a building because such and such name, the guy with the body armor might be in there. So I guess I gotta go back into the right, maybe. Which is kind of frustrating based off of like where the game set us down at. So, all right. So let's exit to the main menu because it looks like we came out too high. And we exit to come back here. Maybe I should have saved another slot so that we don't waste like our hunger or energy meter. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I guess let's go back down. But this is weird, right? Because you would think, hey, school over here, playground, school area, playground, great, school. You would think this would be the checkpoint. We don't have a key. Okay, we don't have a key to get into the checkpoint area. Okay, fine, cool. Where do we get said key to get through the checkpoint area? Okay, I got a shovel. Because I guess we're supposed to be checking this to see who may be in here. And what may be going on. I can't run. When you get into a fight, you also can't run. I can change my equipment. I cannot run. Okay. Alright, I thought I could target its head before, but okay. And you can just attack twice? Okay. Like, this is so weird. And in I mean, in very Fear and Hunger fashion. Oh wow, he just healed for 447. Like, this run or this attempt is just over because he hit me for 1,000. Like, he didn't even need to hit me for 1,000. He could have just hit me for 100 because your health doesn't go that high. Like, what is happening here? I am having a hard time understanding. Now we're just out in a random street. Oh, great. Marna feels very tired when she's dead. Like, what? This is so strange. This is so strange, and I am so confused by it. Because the building that I believe they want me to go to, it needs a key for me to unlock to be able to enter it. Okay, fine, cool. Where's the key? Where was I supposed to find the key? I don't understand. Help me understand. Yeah, yeah, whatever, that's fine. Construction helmet, tourniquet, that's fine, doesn't matter. Uh, because that's the house I came out of. After what's her name got dropped by her neck, you can't leave your comrades. What do you mean? They are dead. What am I supposed to do? There we go. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. You can't leave your comrades' bodies. I don't know. Can I revive them? Was that a part of the game telling me, oh man, you may be able to like res your teammates? If that was the case, I wish it had stated it in clearer gaming language. Yeah, I know it's not fair. Some of the booby traps that you can fall into because your little scanner thing does not pick up on them a lot of times if you're walking until you've already stepped over it. Which, like, sure, man, sure. Okay. Okay, so I got that there. That's the booby trap right there. Is it something to do with a car? No. Doesn't have anything to do with the car. I've walked through the square. I have to get to the checkpoint. Which, okay, let's look at the map one more time. Alright. Clearly, I am between the progress square and the school. I am clearly between those two places. Okay. This little street, because I imagine this is supposed to be, if this is the high rise, it really feels like we're here instead of here, to be fair. Because you come to the high rise building here, and then he's looking out and you see the school straight ahead. And then to the left, you see the park. If you go up one street, you can get through another park-like area to arrive at the Progress Square, or the building of Progress Square, which feels like 4 should be here. 4 should be right in this area right here. 3 should be in this area right over here. So, where are the... Okay. Oh, the checkpoint area is up here. So I guess we have to go up and past everything into the left. Okay. All right. I guess. Okay. 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 Like the military first aid kits, I have the most of those. And they give me the most health back. But they also have the greatest utility in that, I see the little circle there now. They also have the greatest utility in that, oh, shut up, all of you. He didn't even signify that he saw me, where he just ran after me. They have the greatest utility because they cure the most things. Okay. It's important stuff. Island map. And I can always reload from the last save because I'm up here anyway. I just don't have a couple of extra turns, which is fine, or extra chances. So I have to come up and I have to go up into the left because I should be here now. So I have to go up this street and to the left, and that'll take me to the checkpoint. Okay. Which you would think would be an easy thing to do, to go up into the left, but Not so. Oh, I just had to run through the unreasonable poison area. Nice. Hopefully this is the checkpoint and they have something that can heal me because I got a rifle. Nice. Okay. And the game broke. And the game broke when I got up there. So I couldn't even keep checking it if I wanted to because the game crashed. That is so frustrating. I want to enjoy your game. Please stop doing this. Oh my gosh. I just want to have a good time. I just want to have a good time. Okay. There's a little hand. I don't have to pay attention to the hand. Don't have to pay attention to the man. All right. There's a little bit of fire, but that's okay. Okay, so skills. Let's do his skill, and let's do careful step. Didn't matter. All right. Items, absorbent carbon. Great. Since I'm over here, let's use an extra chance because clearly we see what this game's priorities are. And I can pick the lock, go into that building. Okay. Okay, what is this? Locked, we don't have a key. Of course we don't. That is going to drain all of my remaining energy. We have another building over here. We're going to checkpoint, so I see no reason to take risks to check who is there. I mean, it's not really taking a risk because we have to move through the city anyway. But whatever, man. You do you, I guess. Okay, there's a TV head there. Okay. Don't you go off on me. Chemical components, another extra chance. Okay, always a good thing, always a good thing. Oh, I thought the game froze. Daggone it. Thought the game froze again. That's okay, because this time we have more of a convenient save. Got another extra chance. Hopefully, when we reach the checkpoint, they'll give us a place to heal. That is my... Okay, question. Can I res my characters? You revive your partner. Oh. So you can revive them. Good to know. Good to know. So just because they're down doesn't mean they're down now, and doesn't mean you have to use an item to revive them. Okay, rifle ammo. Will you break again? Combat knife, extra chance. Okay, I got a weapon. Okay. 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 SK8, grenade, okay. Like, you see what I'm talking about when I'm like, hey, it's the... Oh, I thought it froze again. Oh, I just can't go around that bush. Okay. It's the overworld. It's the overworld that's the biggest factor in what you're doing in your survivability in this game. Which super frustrating. Combat knife, extra chance, great. That is super duper frustrating. Okay. Okay. Mainly because you just have to have your eyes hyper peeled for the opportunities for the game to just absolutely. Okay. Hi. Stop! Don't shoot! We are employees of the Research Institute. We're trying to get out. Don't move. Step over the line and we will use deadly force. But why? Anyone who was in the materialization zone when it appeared becomes its source. If you leave the zone, a new one will begin to appear around you. Interesting. That's nonsense. It cannot be. I know. I'm working with... I don't care what you know. What about those who were executed or evacuated? I have no idea. Is there anything you can do to help us? How? Get out of here. Get out of there. I can't. Get 3 tickets from here. The soldier threw 3 pistol cartridges at your feet. How does that help? There aren't many of them. Guess what? The fastest way from here? Just for 3. Take it while I'm kind. Why are you so rude with us? It's because you're not real. We are not entities. Our eyes don't shine. We can talk and we don't fight. A few days ago, one of those came. He didn't have a sparkle in his eyes either and asked for help. And when they gave him supplies, he took out a device that looked like a dosimeter and killed 8 people. 8 soldiers in a couple of seconds and disappeared with supplies. But we're not. Go away. I'm counting to 3. 1, 2. They're not kidding. Let's get out of here. We won't get anything but a beating around here. Okay. What to do now? And there are no boats. Even if you find one, they'll send you straight to the bottom. He's right. They get all spoiled or taken away during the evacuation, so no critter gets off the island. I guess we could check out what we saw at the Culture House. No more options. Is that the building to the right of the Orange City Council? Well, let's go. What? Okay, well, you know what we gotta do. I hate this. Wait, did I use it? I guess I did. We're just gonna go ahead and... There we go. Okay. Alright, so we have to go to the Culture House. So, go figure, they don't tell us where the Culture House is. I love that. No, that's the greatest thing. That's exactly what I want to do. Okay, so the Culture House is to the right of the Progress Square, I think. I don't know, man. This place is weird. Got the grenade. Great. Really quick. Alright. So, I think the Culture House is this Progress Square, and you need a key to get through here. Why? Why did you take me down? I didn't hit that on the D-pad. Alright, whatever. Nice. Nice, nice. Well, at least Ironhead's head is going up. She's dead. Let's hit his iron hands. Nice. I'm so glad that he can do multi-attacks. Oh, we're all gashed and cut up. Good, good. That's a great image to finish on. Like, what? I am so glad. I am so glad I saved. I'm so glad something in my brain was like, yeah, this game is not the greatest when it comes to that. You might as well save, man. Okay. So I need to find this other location. I'm using the D-pad. I was using the thumbstick. I'm going to use the D-pad this time to traverse here. Because I need exact inputs just to get over here. Alright, so this is where it's supposed to go. House of Culture, first floor. Okay, let's see. What have we got? Alright, is there nonsense on the floor? I got a lot of things. Got a lot of components. That's kind of cool, I guess. There's a tricky lock. Okay, so I have to find a release mechanism somewhere else. Okay. Really wish I had an extra chance right about now, so I could save in case the game craps the bed. Oh, cutscene. And I've been asking you to build that freaking circuit for a week now. Oh, his eyes are glowing. Uh-oh. How can I make you? How can I make you? Calm down already. Why would we trust? Why? And who are you? And who are all of you? Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. We'll just leave. Sorry for what? Stay in. We won't bite. Okay, but I have a lot of questions. The last thing I remember was going to bed, and then I woke up like this. Okay. That's effed up. You know what fate awaits entities like us? Oh, so they're cognitive entities. Okay. Eternity. Dang straight. We're immortal here, which means we sit here until we lose our minds. That's not what I wanted, all because of this freaking little thing. I would have left this on if I had been accepted to study. They didn't like that my parents had no education. They didn't care about my talent. The effing progressives. Did you go to the checkpoint? Yes. And they didn't let us out. Where have you been all this time? Materialization already happened a couple of weeks ago. How are you still okay? What are you planning to do then? Frit, if I wasn't so good, I wouldn't be sitting here. What do you mean? He's referring to the theory that entities are doppelgangers of their most talented or the most insane individuals. If you want to get out, I could get you 3 rounds if you have a gun. We already got those. No, we'll get around to it. Well, wow. So will you put together what I asked for? No way. I can now hammer a nail into the wall without a hammer, but not a solder. Solder? Solder? I used to suffer from tremors when I was normal, and now it's even worse without a hangover. And I don't remember the schematic. There is no literature on electronics except in school. What do you want to gather? I invented a device which you can call anywhere and listen to any call, radio frequencies too. You must be kidding. It's not simple. There's a special matter I found, but I need this old stump to assemble this converter. Can we help? I need a bottle of strong, but not vodka, but cognac. Otherwise, the shaking in my hands won't go away, and a book from the school library on this number. I've already chiseled out the keys. I was thinking of going myself. And I've also milled some lockpicks. I think you could use them if you decide to look for supplies in houses. Department store key and school key. Okay. And if you distillation cubes somewhere in the house, bring them to me by all means. And I need 1 book. If you happen to come across it, bring it to me. And I'll have 1 tape of a John O'Boro, or I'll go crazy. It's not like we're a delivery service. And you immortals, what's stopping you from going yourself? Even if you get hurt, you'll still come back later. Well, think about it. We're not alone. We can have our stuff taken away too. And we're not very friendly with those people. And the one with the rocket in his hand, the 3 of us can hardly fight back. And yesterday, what he calls his effing slave snuck in here and stole the alcohol. I don't even have anything to degrease the circuit now. It's all clear to you. So now you have to visit the department store to find cognac, the school to find a book with diagrams, Also, if possible, walk around the houses and look for the book, the cassette, and the distillation cube. Yeah, well, what a task. Really? Please be an extra chance in here. The game wants us to do so many things. Please don't have any traps on the floor. I just wanted... Okay. Extra chance. I need an extra chance. Or give me a golden book. There's a golden book. Thank goodness. Yes. Please and thank you. I will take this. I will take this because this is progress. Okay. Denial of admission note and coffee ×2. I guess that's his, if I'm not mistaken. So department store key on Embankment Avenue. Does the map? We'll look at that in a second. Denial of admission. Let's read this first. We're sorry to inform you that you have been denied admission to the budget. Despite your outstanding grades, unfortunately, all budget places are already taken by students whose parents work in privileged professions. They wouldn't, I don't know if they put it like that. If you are interested in applying for a contract, please contact us. There's also an alternative that we can discuss with you personally if you come to us. Go into the abyss bribers. What? Okay. I think, because this game's... Oh, no. Oh, I thought it crashed again. Oh my god. I think because this game's native language isn't English, some things are lost or get mistaken in translation. Which is okay. You know, I can still get the gist of what they're going for. Alright. Can I talk to you? Don't distract me, I'm cooking. Okay. It's good to know that there are no traps in here. That's very nice. And I also feel so much better because I was able to find a save point. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to craft. So let's go to create. I can't create matter yet, which... frustrating. But I want to create 2 military first aid kits. Okay. And then I want to use said military first aid kits on us items. And let's just get everybody's health. He's okay. Can I create any energy drinks? I have to use this with skill, so I'm not too worried about that. These are good, but these require a lot. And I mean a lot of parts. So I won't worry about that for right now. And no, I cannot create any drinks, but I might have to find like schematics or recipes for drinks, which I'm okay with. I need to find more kitchens. Because if I can find more kitchens... I have coffee? That's good. Okay. Okay. If I can find more kitchens, I can get more things like coconut condensed milk, black caviar, those kind of hard-hitting things. That will give me so much more survivability. But okay, it's good to know that the House of Culture is a safe zone. Thank goodness. So our first stop will be heading back to the school. Because we know where the school is. Oh, don't want no parts from him. Okay. He turns his attention elsewhere. That's good. That sucked. That absolutely sucked. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Good, 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 good. Okay, the school's down here. Okay. Okay, so it's not bad to get to the school. School is just up and over. I thought this was school. I thought this was school. No, I don't want to pick the lock. Oh. What's this? All right, so let's pause. Let's take a beat and let's figure out where the school is. Because I thought that was the school. So if that is the progress center, the school is to the right. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So the school is here. No, 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 no. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I'll take that. School. Okay. Okay, we're in the school. Um, I'll just have to use first aid. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The game broke. The game broke. Broke again. The game broke again. I wish it was stable. I wish the game was stable so much because it's really interesting and you can really sink into the experience when you're allowed to have the experience. It sucks that you have to be forced to burn um so many of your free saves fighting against a mechanic that shouldn't be a mechanic. It should not be a mechanic in the game to fight against game crashes. That's frustrating. That's super frustrating. Because like even as we were going and as I was talking, I felt it. I felt myself slipping into the experience. I felt myself going, okay, I'm back in it. And it was easy to be like, okay, I'm mentally, I'm in the world. I feel connected. I feel good. This feels right. You know, and I just, this is just frustrating. It's super frustrating. What? Yeah, get your stupid behind up. What are you doing, man? You got things to do. Okay, now. Items. I did not craft a military first aid kits. Okay. We're going to use you. And his character model should go back to being normal. There we go. Okay. So I don't have a lot of these, so I'm going to save these. I do have coffees. You need one. You need one. You need 2, 3. You need 3 coffees. And then I can come in, use your skill of first aid on you, and our tank. All right, and then you need caviar. You just need to go ahead, dump black caviar down your gullet. And now, though I disagree with it, I need to use an extra chance to make sure I can continue playing the game. All right, formation. Here we go. Now I feel better. Yeesh. Yeesh, man, this game, man. Oh my gosh. All right. Skills. Careful step. Increases party defense by 50% for 300 steps. Sure, why not? What happened? Well, we're going to go to main menu because I didn't know that thing could leave the room. That was cripplingly stupid. Okay, skills. I know what the game says about careful step. I do. It seems like a load of bull. Stop! Alright. I didn't know that's one of the enemies that could follow you. I thought it was just somebody who had like a walk preset. But also, good call. Good call. Saving the game there. Good call on making a break for the building and saving the game right there at the beginning. Because this is poopy buttholes. Okay, let's take it down a notch and let's see if we can't give ourselves some added defense. You know, I think it's about time we did ourselves a favor. Allows you to deal 2 hits at a time. Is there any other weapon that does that? Combat Knight. Life and very dangerous weapon. Enhanced Professional allows you to deal 2 hits at a time. That's good. That's really good. And it's stronger. His attack power is 35. His attack power is 45. Let's equip him. Equipping him with the combat knife seems like it would be good. Let's give you that. There are not enough bonuses. And you. We can't give you too much of anything else. Okay. Alright. I think that'll do. Great. Whoa. Alright. Didn't know that that room was just straight poison. Good to know. Hopefully I can get into this room from another door. Okay. Okay, there's a chest. Good. Alright, I saw the little man spawn over there. And I need for him to get out of the way. Okay. Good, good, good. I'm glad you saw us. Yeah, I am tentatively looking for spots on the ground. Oh my gosh. I can't run around the table. I don't want to fight Ironhead because he is like an impossible enemy. He is stupid strong. Okay, and we got out. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's another way. Will that zap me immediately? Reprieve? Okay, thank goodness. Okay. Cloth, chemical components, that's fine. Alright, 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 let's do this. No, up, up, out. Okay. Okay. I also have to remember that enemies can spawn from anything. Okay, please, please, please. Give me an extra chance in here somewhere. I don't believe there was... Oh, I didn't see it. I don't believe that there was an extra chance anywhere downstairs. Alright. I don't know how you were supposed to avoid that. I don't know how you're supposed to avoid that. I got to the door as fast as possible. Oh my gosh. Alright. Yeah, we need your skills, Doc. I don't know what to tell you. Surgical kit. Okay. items. I have black caviar, so that's good. Skills. Yeah, first aid for him. And since it feels like we've come too far in this dungeon, I'm gonna use another extra chance. I don't feel good about this. I don't feel great about this. Alright. Let's use a skill. Careful step. And maybe we can last a little longer. Nope, we cannot. That is just damage that the game is going to force us to take because reasons. Note from the teacher's room. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that great that we just have to take that damage because the game forces us to and there's nothing we can do about that? I love that. No, I'm not being sarcastic at all. This is so well balanced. Okay, let's see. You won't believe it. The teacher of labor from our school turns out to be a brilliant designer. It was he who designed the largest ecranoplan tusk. I didn't believe it at first, so I decided to ask myself. He said that the day before the test he got drunk and was late, and his son decided to conduct a test flight himself in front of important people and crashed. He spent 2 years in a mental hospital and now works here. In general, tell the students at school not to pester him with stupid questions if suddenly someone recognizes him. What? Get up. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. I don't even see the indication that usually there's like a little circle that pulses. I didn't see anything there. I still don't see anything there. Oh, this is just a full purple zone. There's no avoiding it. Okay, cool. Oh no, that's great, man. Okay, let's see. What's in here? There's chemical components in here. So here's a radio circuit book. Okay. The pick locks fell out of the book. Where did Alex go? What? Alexander on the left, I was looking for... Oh. And I came across this one. He followed me, Alexander on the right. I would have hit right away and not rushed to run for help. Think for yourself. What if you're both fake? He patted me on the shoulder and said he would kill you. No, he's the one who promised to eat you. Why don't you ask something on the real one knows? Where were you when we came to the research institute? I went to the bathroom. I also didn't close the door as usual. Man, do you think I remember? I don't give a thing about things like that. Man, I'm kind of hungry. Kill him. Let's find a safe place to eat. I don't care. Decide already. Shoot the left one. Yeah, so this imposter. I can't believe it. You're an idiot. But you amused me and failed my test. I have to analyze data and you better help your partner. I guess I'll see you around. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're lucky that Alvis shoots like that. Will I live? Yes, you will. Don't worry. Whatever. It's better to leave in case he comes back. We don't know what else he can do. He's... Alright. Why is she beaten up? Okay. Let's just go back to the main menu. There we go. Oh yeah, the unavoidable fire damage. Cool. Nah, it's the coolest. No, I'm such a fan of that. I love feeling like I have no agency in the games I play. It's an awesome feeling. All right, so let's create item. I just need to make like 3 of these. All right, now items. I wish I could make more extra chances. That would be nice. That would be super nice. Okay. So we're all looking good, feeling good. Metal parts. No zappies, no zappies. Okay. Okay, good. No zappies. Got a lot of metal parts, though. I think this is chemicals? Yeah, chemical components, metal parts. Oh, no. Okay, so that's just the purple room. I don't know if I got too much from the purple room. So I shot the one on the left. I can shoot the one on the right next. Yep. I guess okay. I went to the bathroom. I also didn't close the door as usual. The one on the right should be the one telling the truth. Man, do you think I remember? I don't give a thing about little things like that. I shot the correct one first. It should have been, the doppelganger should have been the one on the left. Why would I shoot the person who went to the bathroom and didn't close the door behind himself? Because in the beginning of the game, we told him, close the door, it'll be all right. No one will be able to tell that you've left your post. You went to the bathroom anyway. This is like, this game's starting to frustrate me. Man, I'm hungry. Kill him and let's find a safe place to eat. I don't care, decide already. Alright, we're gonna shoot the one on the right. Hey man, what have you done? Darn it, I guessed. How did you guess? Look at yourself. Okay, you got me. You're smarter than I expected. How? For all intents and purposes, it should have been the one on the left that I shot. The one on the left was telling the truth. I mean, the one on the left was the one lying. The one on the right was the one who did. All right, whatever. Smarter than I expected. But I got what I wanted. Now I have to go write it all down before I forget. I could have shot you. Dude, forget it. I'm more worried about that double. I'm afraid that's not the last we'll see of him. Of course not. And no extra chances. Love that. Love that for us. Oh yeah. There is no safe way to get back downstairs. We have to take 2 fire blasts to the feet to get out of here. Like, are you kidding me? Are you joshing me? I don't even think the stuff in there was worth it. So we found the school. What else do we have to do? The department store. Where is the department store? I think we go... Oh, cutscene. I don't remember this street. There's no such place in town, I'm sure. Are we lost? Not really. We're caught in an unusual anomaly. What? What do you mean? What do you mean we're not lost? We're just caught in an anomaly. How did we even get here? I'm so confused. Chemical components. I'd love another easy pass, easy try, extra chance. I'll take it. I will use it right now. Sure. Let's do that one. All right. All right. There's another thing over here. That's good. Mobius note in military med kit. Ooh, okay. Let's read the Mobius note. Oh, there it is. There's something wrong with this place. I don't remember exactly how we got here and how long we've been here. We tried to climb the windows, but inside the house, the same street. Excuse me. You will always come back to this place. Yesterday, Michiganov completely lost his mind and began to run in circles, and when his power and health were almost over, he simply lost consciousness and then dissolved. Maybe he died and disappeared, or maybe he got out. What do we get now to escape? We need to bump into the anomalies? Even if we succeed, how will we survive? After all, mutants aren't going anywhere. I'll leave notes if anyone else gets here. Okay. Alright, so it seems like we're caught in an SCP. Good to know. Excuse me. I just don't know where they want us to go or how they want us to proceed. Right? Because I can come through here, then I can wait for that to calm down. I can walk across the tops of this. Oh! Is that... No, that's open. Okay. Alright, so I've checked down the park. Oh, that's lovely. It didn't matter that the effect had faded. The only thing that matters is when the game wants to do something terrible to me. Got it. I got it. Alright, so, question is, what am I meant to find? Because I don't see anything that's open up here. Excuse me. And maybe we do just need to die. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Look, it seems to help. I feel nothing, only more hungry. Just don't get into a place like that again. Are you joshing me? Look at what this game does. Look at what this game does. It took all of my resources. It dropped everyone to 0 because of a cutscene that was unavoidable. What? What is happening here? I am so unclear on what is happening in this game. I'm so unclear. I don't know what conversation the devs are trying to have with the people playing the game, because it's all over the place. Like, I have no idea what to do. There's no place that I can get to restore my health. You have events like that that will just absolutely decimate any of your resources. And you can't help it. I need to equip him with the shotgun. Oh, I'm so glad that it whatever. I can't even gear myself up to lie. It's whatever at this point. I love that all of a sudden I can't hit anything now. I'm just constantly missing, even though there is no blind status effect applied to me. That feels great. But yeah, man, like, I have tried throughout this playthrough to hold off, right? And not make comparisons to other games, because I want this game to stand on its own. I don't want it to sit in the shadow of anything else, because that's not giving it a fair shake. That's not giving it a fair shot, right? But this game makes it extremely difficult for me not to make the comparisons, because there is just so much There is so much that I disagree with this game. There is so much that I disagree with that just I won't even say, oh, the game is unfair. There are elements to the game that make the game's asks ridiculous. Like to go into a anomalous zone and escape the zone. Escape the anomalous zone, get the items in the anomalous zone, but then be forced out of the anomalous zone and be stripped of my HP and my energy. Everything is either 0 or 1. That's ridiculous. Like, that's too much of an ask. Like, come on, what are you doing, man? What are you doing as game devs, man? Like, how is the player supposed to navigate that incredible leap that you're doing? Like, the player can control that. There is no agency there. Are you kidding? Whatever, I don't care anymore. There is no control there. There is no agency there. There is no way the player could have avoided having that done to them, because that was programmed into the game. That was this is by design choice that was forced upon the player. Like, I do not understand that. Okay, so Prospect Embankment, cool, we're here. There was a building. I want to say the game was like, oh man, you don't have a key to get in here, or might as well not go in here because, oh my gosh, because we're reserving the progress of the game. Oh my gosh, I think I'm dead. We're reserving the progress of the game to you having the scripted event of making it to the checkpoint. Okay, the head is gone. He still has his feetsies. Cool. Okay. I like that I'm missing a lot now. There's no explanation for the missing. I'm just missing a lot now. Which, Kaloo, hooray. That's what's up, man. And it's just like, what unruly attack are you gonna do next? You know, how can this ruin my day more? Like, enemies, all enemies, not just specific one enemy, all enemies are tanks in this game. And even though I won, I still lost. Because I don't understand. What is this? Is this the school? Oh, I have to go back and res him. Even though I won, I still lost. Because I got cornered. And I took so much damage. Okay, so this is the apartment building. Okay. So if this is the apartment building, the department store should be... Yeah, nice. The department store should be somewhere around here. Right? That's what I want to say. But I'm not certain. Let's see. That's the house that I came out of doing my exploration. Nice. That's cool. And the game wants you to go into the houses. Okay. So let's see. The hole doesn't do anything. Cool. I think I touched that before, and that got me out of the anomalous zone. I think. I thought it was something that was sparkly and shiny. Um. Yeah. So, I don't think there's anything down here that can help. I'm glad that took effect so quickly. Nope, I agree with that. That's great. That's great. We found the anomalous note. We found the dead soldiers. Looks like they took their own lives. And there's no, like, way down. And I'm pressing the interact button just to see if, like, over manholes and stuff like that, to see if there's anything that I can get or pick up. Let's see. Is this a normal death? Do I have to do anything with the crystals? Yeah, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Seems to help. Okay, so yeah, you just have to take ridiculous amounts of damage in order to escape that place. Alright, whatever. Okay, so I have to go to the department store. I think I've been thinking about this wrong. No, that's body. Here we go. Great, energy came back. I think I've been thinking about this wrong because there should be a shopping center on the map, right? School, Progress Square. Living sector is 5. Hospital is 6. Bridge is 7. Power plant is 8. Children's camp or control center is 9. Which is up there. This is the checkpoint. I don't have anything to do with checkpoint again. Lunch, high rise, school. So, I'm at the school. Just came out of school. Good. Where would I find a business center? Maybe I can go check up near the living sector. Maybe the department store will be over there. We'll see. Like, it can't hurt to take a look. So we're in Progress Square. That's good. In order to get to the living... In order to get to the living sector, I went up through here. So I'm here. So I gotta go here. Here and go up one more. And then I should be in the business area. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, we just gotta make a run for it. Items, absorbent carbon. What? Oh, we got poisoned. I'm stupid. Okay, that's fine. Is this the department store? Locked, we don't have a key. Okay. We have no reason to go to the living sector for now. Okay. So, where is the department store? Is this the department store? No, I can pick that lock. What's this? Bulletproof vest. Interesting. That got tourniquet. In the Prospect Embankment. Okay, so I'm back here. Which, okay, fine. I don't know what that means for me. No. It doesn't really matter, dude. It's fine. Whatever. Oh, man, you hit kind of hard. It doesn't matter. Thank goodness. Oh. But I wish, like, the department store was labeled on the map, or the game had some sort of, like, I wish the game had some sort of quest log. You know, it doesn't have to mark my destination on the map, but, like, general knowledge of where I'm going would help. Because because this is an RPG Maker game and it's using generic assets, everything kind of looks the same, which is super frustrating because I don't know how I'm supposed to distinguish where the department store is. I can't go up to the living sector, so going north is out. I can't go east because that's the checkpoint. So there's Progress Square, which going to the right of Progress Square leads you back to 1. So I don't need to go to the right. I don't need to go down, because down only takes me back to the high-rise building and not necessarily to an area that has the department store in it, which leads me to believe that the department store should be in these two areas between the school and Progress Square. So I just have to see. Yeah, the only way out is to fry your brain. I'm gonna have a heart attack, whatever. Now I'm free, cool. And I had to take X amount of damage because reasons. And then heal my team who just went through a traumatic experience. I can make more absorbent cotton and antibiotics. Okay, that is good to know. Chemical parts and metal parts, I can make a mini first aid kit. That is good to know. Wish I could create matter at this point, but beggars can't be choosers now, can they? Can you? And then we come down to Kefir because, or what is it? Chifir, or Chifir. You. Okay, so we're all stable. Cool. So we're at the school. I love how this unavoidable fight just ran straight down to cut me off. Like, at this point, it feels like it would be... It feels like it would be easier to just have a give up button. Like, just a forfeit button to be like, all right, you know, I'm not going to win this. So let me just get out of this because this is a super bad situation. And it would be much faster. Yeah, I know. You're telling me to die all kind of, yep, and I did. I sure did. I listened to you, man. You told me words to live by, and boy, did I sure listen. It's like, you hit me for 1,100 damage. Oh, Alexander no longer feels tired because he's dead? That's fantastic. Why this enemy hits for 1100 damage is beyond me. You know, is that just the game's equivalent of like teabagging the player? Come on, I have to lose my mind to get out of here. That's the only way to escape, apparently. Alright, so let's create. I'll create 5 because why not, you know? It doesn't matter. Items, military first aid kits, you. We'll heal to full health because we can. And then we'll drink some chai here. Lovely. And since I'm tired of doing that whole useless rigmarole, I'm just going to use an extra chance now and save it in a different slot. And onward. Okay, so we need to find the department store. That is a must that needs to happen. I'm about to say, he better not have walked out here. He better not have walked out here. Okay. So this isn't the school, despite the fact that it has a playground outside of it. That's just a random building. It's not even a department store. It's just a random building. Cool. I guess. We can't go to the left. That's good. Good to know. Good to know. All right. So we got the hot feetsies. Oh, really? Did it see me? No. They will allow me to pick the lock, but I don't need to pick the lock because I'm looking for a door that I can open with a key. That is my MO right now. Okay. Okay, shovel, pistol ammo. Okay. That's fine. So these are homes. Okay. That's fine because I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. I got an extra chance. It's useless. Oh, hi. You're not a mouth, you're an eyeball man. Cool, I'm glad I saw you. Knowing that you exist is absolutely useless to me because I need to find the department store. Bulletproof vest, okay. Okay, so there's this building over here. Nope. It's not the department store, not what I'm looking for at all. Components, good, good. It's good to know that they're there. What is this again? This is the House of Culture. Okay, so it's a House of Culture. Alright. I can't go up anymore. Because going up runs the risk of taking me to... Locked out. We don't have it up. I had a feeling I was going to step on that. But she's back. Look at that. Isn't it funny how life works? I can pick that lock. That's fine. Okay. So this is the checkpoint. Maybe the department store will be here? There's a lot of death here. Like there was a standoff here. Light body armor. Can I read this? No. Can I read that? No. Gas mask, shotgun, ammo. I love how none of this matters. Getting light body armor doesn't matter. Enemies still hit like a truck. Getting all kind of defensive equipment doesn't matter. You know, Alexander still feels tired. He'll never not feel tired. That's good to know. Will you guys shoot and kill me? You might. I warned you. Okay, that's good. So at least we know we can't go that way. Good, 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 good. So that is out. So let's load it up again. Haha, fortunately, we don't have to do that tired exercise of futility. Alright, so I need to find the shop. The department shop. Let's equip Alexander with the shotgun. And I got an extra chance. Okay, he died. Great. I already know everything about this creature. Good. It's one less thing I have to worry about. I like that Alexander isn't effing around anymore. Okay. So. There's this over here. Great. If I were the game developers, right? Hear me out on this one. Where would I hide a place that I literally have a key for? The thing that will progress the story. The only place I can think of is a place I haven't gone yet, which is over here. Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Shovel pistol. I know I'm getting the zip zappies, and it doesn't matter. I found matter. Oh, I found a matter. Okay. That's good, I guess. What can I do with that? Create matter. What matter did I find? I found Kalagna. Makes you immune to poison and infection and protects you from tiredness. Huh. And I found faceted glass. Stands on the tables of the bastards, reducing the chance of receiving negative mental effects 100%. What does that mean? What does any of that mean? Let me just stand in this blue. What does this blue do? It says I found a matter. Is it whittling my health down? Does it just change the tint of the screen? Is this good? Is this bad? I mean, I don't know how to call that one. Alright, whatever. Is this the department store? No. Is this the department store? No. Ooh, flame feet. Ooh, hot to trot flame feet. The back of the truck isn't the department store. No. Okay. Okay, I might be getting closer. I might be getting warmer. No, I've been in that building. Okay, so there is a spectral entity that's here. I could walk over abysses before, but I can't now. Good to know. Alright. Oh, yeah! Got taken out by the cyclone. Sweet. Okay. So Alexander feels very tired. Oh boy, do I know the feeling. Okay. I no longer feel tired. Great. Okay, so blue doesn't matter is what I'm learning. Okay. So there's nothing there. Good to know. Good to know. I should have had my shotgun out. Hello? Okay, yeah. Let's just attack the body and hope for the best. Good luck, everybody. Oh, you attacked the core, man. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you attacked something important. You know, I'd hate for you to do something meaningless and superfluous and a waste of time. Great. I'm glad he got one more attack off before he dissipated. Can I? Yeah, let me get the... I don't have the power to do that. Good, man. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Let's save your strength, because Lord knows we'll need it. There's an extra chance over here. Somebody is dead in front of these doors. I'm glad I did that. Okay, there's poison. It looks like a different lock. Brand new. We will not open this one. Great. Stupendous. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so... Pick lock? No. Let me see. Let me go back in this building. Yeah, I know, man. It sure does suck, doesn't it? Okay. There's a ladder. Alright. So that's a random house. Got it. And that's the school. Okay. Then there's a little park area that's down below. Right? Can't get over to the left. Can't get over to the right. It does not seem like there is a department store up there. Let me try something else real quick. Because perhaps, may chance, there is a department store. Ooh, TV head found me. Oh, there's a ton of TV heads, huh? Oh, okay, cool. So this is just an unwinnable fight. Good to know. And he can do multi-hits? That's what's up. Cool. And even the oh, I'm glad you noticed the body. Are we gonna fight now? No? Okay, cool, man. He was like, oh my gosh, and then it's like, oh, they're dead. Okay. So, what I would like to do... Oh, I'm so glad he no longer feels tired. His fatigue was the main thing I was concerned with. Ooh, thank goodness. Thank goodness he no longer feels tired. So what I would like to do is I want to go back... I so don't care. I want to go back to the first area. And I want to see if the department store is back there. Prospect Embankment, right? There it is. We just had to go all the way back to the beginning area because of course we did. To make it to the department store. Got it. And then you for you. Okay. Cool. So now that we figured out where the department store is... Oh, those are chests as well. I didn't realize. Okay, there's an iron head in here. I love that. I love that. Components and cloth. Yep, no department store. Coffee and stew. Get your behind up. Because none of that matters. Both of you get up. Because none of that matters. Alright. Okay. So at least, after about an hour of trial and error, We know where the department store is. Look at that. And I didn't even have to use my shotgun shells on the little reptile man over here. We're doing good. Okay. Let's see if we can survive the walk back. I mean, even with the knowledge that I could go over there and get some matter, it doesn't feel like worth it to go over there and get the matter. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I can't go back to the body. I can't hit the back button and get to the body. Okay, good to know. Okay. All right, body shots, body shots, body blow, body blow. Okay. We just had to strike down the remnants in order to survive that. Good to know. Okay. So, oh, good, 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 good. Fantastic. He's blocking away now? Okay, cool. I know what let's do. Let us equip the shotgun. Because we don't have time for this nonsense. Hey, bud, where you at? Alright, we can just get past you. Okay, cool. Cool beans. And we're in. Okay. There's little handsies. Great. It took 4 shotgun blasts to get rid of the little handsies. Isn't that fantastic? We are actually going to use an extra chance here. Yeah, sure, why not? That was a pretty decent run from where we're at to get to here, so I'm not too upset with that. Oh, he turned into the oven head. Yes, indeed. Okay. Okay, got that. Alright. Let's be a little more careful. Okay, cloth, metal parts, chemical components. Great. Okay. Come on. Yeah, I know. 4 shots, and he's down. Great. Okay. In this game, you'll never find me go, oh, this looks like the one he asked for, and more lockpicks. Cognac, lockpick plus 3. Gosh, what do we do? Looks like the shelves in this department store were nearly empty even before the disaster. Quiet, did you hear that? Hey. If it's yours, we'll give it all back. Just let us go. How's the progress? I see you finally given up since you're looking for booze here. This is to treat wounds. So, I'm a nurse too. I have to help the sick too. Can you share? Without waiting for Anne, she snatched 3 bottles from you. Okay, cool. Stay away. Alex, Shooter, don't just stand there. Calm down. They're bigger and stronger than us. We can't handle them. I don't like your tone. Where did your coolness go, fish? So we are fishes. She just threatened and egged me on to kill me, but you're smarter. But I'll have to answer for her words. I'll also take what you found. Pulls out a small vial from her pocket. Drink its contents in front of me. One can drink it alone, or you can share it. There's poison, but I don't think anyone will die. Make up your mind. I'll drink it myself. I'll have to drink. Maybe share? You're here because of my experiment, so I have to drink. Yep. It's the last thing you see. Great. It looks like he's dead. Not yet, but... Why in the world did I do that? If you can say it, you'll survive. Is the one with the green eyes gone? Yes, a long time ago. Then we have nothing to wait for either. Alright, cool, man. Need my military first aid kit. Sweet, but we have one cognac. That's cool. And we lost nearly everything else that we found. Because that's cool. You know what this also feels like it wants to be? Lisa the Painful. It feels like it wants to be Lisa the Painful without quite understanding what makes Lisa the Painful so appealing to play. Because Lisa the Painful does have those kinds of decisions in them where you have to make hard choices. Okay, so let's see. Can we get back to the apartment building in one piece? Yes, we can. Cool. Can we get back to the room over here? Why? Because there's a save. Okay. So I think I'm actually going to cut the video here. So I don't know. I have big issues with this game that I feel like I can't reconcile, right? So one of the things that's frustrating about this game is the lack of direction that it seems to give you. Yes, it would help if you understood, I believe it's Russian, so that you could see the sign that said like department store, and you could, you know, sort of have in your mind, oh, okay, the department store is there. But why you wouldn't have the department store area mapped on the legend on your map is beyond me. Especially if you understand that people who are not native speakers of the language are going to be playing this. I don't know. 1. 2, let's commit to sin and do the work-to-work comparison. In Fear and Hunger, while yes, you do have the ability to explore like you do here, there's something that's a little bit more forgiving in Fear and Hunger, in the aspect of Fear and Hunger's exploration than there is here. You can outrun enemies in most cases a little bit easier, unless they're like the super enemies in 2. A bit easier than you can here. The enemies, while they can be extremely dangerous, most of the time you're not at risk of like boss level absolute party wipes off of one enemy like you are here. And when you defeat the enemy, like let's say you take out the body like you've seen us do here, most of the time in Fear and Hunger, the enemy doesn't get that one last hit off before disappearing. You can take off limbs that prevent the enemy from attacking. So if you take off the arms that are holding weapons, that at least buys you a turn in combat, so you can do something else, you can prepare for something else. There aren't enough, you don't have enough energy to effectively take on battles in the combat in this game. Because so much of your resources, and this is a major point of contention I have with the game. So much of your resources, your health and energy, are being forcefully ripped from you by decisions that the game is making for you. I don't have the agency to not go into that Twilight Zone area and then have to run around until my energy is depleted, almost have a heart attack, and then leave the zone with 1 health and 0 energy. Like, that was ridiculous. There's no way to get out of that materialization zone outside of near death. No. That just forces you to craft and use up the things that you have at your disposal. I'm supposed to have, I don't know if the game is frozen. Okay, I'm supposed to have this skill. Careful step. Increases party defense by 50% for 300 steps. Disappears after taking damage in combat. That seems useful if you're traversing the overworld that has a ton of traps and a ton of status affecting things that you can step on. But guess what? Even with this on, as I have demonstrated, this game does not give you the grace of applying that so you have longer in these areas. No, what this game does is it still robs you of your resources, your body, and your energy, like you didn't even have the effect, so there's no point in using the skill. Like, I don't know. I don't know what this game is going for. And it just feels discouraging to play, because on top of all of that, you have to fight with the game being an RPG Maker game and crashing, which again is another resource suck. It forces you to use your extra tries, or excuse me, what is it? Extra chances. It forces you to use your free saves for little things. There's still a lot of this game to go, and I have to burn up my ability to maintain my progress because the game might have a mechanical issue with it. Like, and then the game wants you to do something you don't want to do, which is go into and crawl through buildings, random buildings. There are like 7 or 8 of these things in the area. The game wants you to crawl through these buildings to find items, when most of these buildings contain absolutely nothing of use. It all feels like it's an exercise in futility and a giant waste of time. Now, I know what you may be saying. Oh, but you're playing a game that could be a giant exercise of futility because you're not meaningfully accomplishing anything. You know, you're not contributing to society. Yes, but, and however, you hope to have some sort of competency, some sort of execution, some sort of finesse in the mediums that you are consuming for entertainment. You know, especially if there are mediums in a similar vein that are readily available for comparison. You know, Fear and Hunger exists. And though it's challenging, Fear and Hunger is done way more competently than this is, because Fear and Hunger understands that there's a difference between being challenging and being unfair. You know? There's a very big difference between the two. And I just don't think that this game understands that, unfortunately. Oop, I'm out of ammo. I gotta switch my guns. Like, I just don't see it. I want to see it. I just don't. And how fitting. The game broke. So, yeah. On that note, I'm gonna end this playthrough of this game here. I wanted to like it. I really did, but there was just too much in the way for mean not to see the glaring faults that prevented me from enjoying the game. But that doesn't mean you won't enjoy the game. So it is still up, it is still available on Steam. If you enjoyed any part of what you saw me doing and you want to try this for yourself, you can go ahead, you can grab it. Um, yeah. So, thank you so much for joining me. If you liked anything that you saw, please feel free to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button if you want to take a step further and support the channel. You are always free to leave me a coffee and leave me a Twitch follow. All of those links are in the description below. I am gonna go touch grass somewhere, and I will see you all in the next one.